lot of you are saying it's impossible that 90% of the US population could die if something happens to the power grid. I'm going to explain it to you. I know how hard this is for you to imagine for folks who've never been through infrastructure failure. And the only one you can think of is Hurricane Katrina. And you're asking, well, even in Hurricane Katrina, people didn't die from power failure. Yes, the city of New Orleans didn't have power for 6 months, but you could drive 10 minutes away and there was power and water in a Walgreens. This is different. Basically, in 2015, this is the hearing that was held. Former CIA, lots of different people who made up this commission on EMPs testified before Congress that an EMP event could take out 90% of the population. In 2018, they wrote this report, and it's comprehensive. If you didn't know the answer to why would we have problems getting water, power, gas, food during a huge power outage, like here's your table of contents. Food infrastructure, water infrastructure. It affects shipping. It affects travel. This report even explains to you how the power grid currently works and how vulnerable your region might be and how the power grid fuels all of this. Oh, if the power goes down, I'll just fly to my mom's house in California. Yeah, the power grid affects aviation. I'll just hunker down. It'll be not a big deal. Yeah, how are you going to get your groceries? Maritime shipping is affected. So what is an EMP? An EMP is like a large electrical event, either caused by a solar storm or by an attack. And we are vulnerable to both. In the hearing in 2015, they talked about the Carrington event, which happened in 1859 pre-grid. If it had happened today, the results would have been catastrophic. One of the experts in 2015 said it would collapse societies. An event about the 10th of that size actually happened. A solar storm happened in 1921. And then there was another one in 1989. You know, to be without power for 10 hours, not a big deal. But the bigger the storm, the worse the effect. Their point in 2015 was, we should start planning now. And here were some of their recommendations. Estimated it would cost about $7 million per transformer, and that this would be like a drop in the bucket compared to, you know, catastrophic population loss. We have not done that yet. Little to nothing has been done. And it is time for us to really attend to this. Google that, and you can read the report for yourself.